What started as a joke but became a legitimate thing. Weezer covering Africa by Toto happened because a 14-year-old girl made an account whose sole purpose was making this request. And the account gained enough popularity that they caught on and thought it was funny, so they did it for her. People making fun of razors with multiple blades and Gillette actually making it. This happened twice. SNL predicted a 3-blade razor in one of their fake ads in 1975. It was called the Triple Tack. At that time 1 blade was the standard and 3 blades just seemed unnecessary and ludicrous. Well, Gillette followed suit and released the Mach 3 in 1998. Then The Onion ran a story called Fuck It, We're Doing 5 Blades by the CEO of Gillette, and 18 months later the Gillette Fusion with 5 blades was released. Someone on Wikipedia wrote on the Pringles Wikipedia page that the name of the Pringles mascot was named Julius, full name Julius Pringles. I believe he named it in honor of Julius Peppers, the football player. Eventually this joke became common knowledge, so Kellogg's legally changed the mascot's name to Julius Pringles. Thagomizer. There was a cartoon The Far Side that had a caveman showing a picture of a dinosaur with a spiked tail. He is pointing at the spikes and the caption says this is called the Thagomizer, after the late Thag Simmons. Spiked and clubbed tails are now called Thagomizers in published papers. Edit. Apparently Thagomizers are the configuration of 4 spikes on a Stegosaurus tail, not all clubbed or spiked tails. The Catalina wine mixer from Step Brothers. It was made up, and in the movie it was actually shot on the mainland and you can see the island of Catalina in some scenes. It wasn't until several years later that they actually started holding a Catalina wine mixer on the island, which was inspired by the movie. Untitled Goose Game. B-movie. Jerry Seinfeld supposedly pitched the idea of a B-movie about bees as a joke, but Steven Spielberg liked it so much that it got greenlit. My dad was a member of the Flat Earth Society in the 80s. He thought it was the funniest thing ever to pretend that anyone would actually believe that shit. I wonder what he would think if he were alive today. The minor league baseball team name for Huntsville, Alabama, the Trash Pandas. Dogecoin, of course. Bugs Bunny's carrot started as a joke about a scene in a 1934 movie called It Happened One Night. Now, almost a century later, the joke has been lost and the carrot has just become part of the character. Boatsy McBoatface. Tauntaun sleeping bags started off as a Think Geek April Fool's product, and then they started selling them. Chris Crocker, Leave Britney Alone. Pitbull's concert at a tiny town in Alaska. The Josh Fight. No, seriously, they were a joke team in a Disney movie about hockey, The Mighty Ducks. Then they became a real NHL franchise as the Mighty Ducks, and won the Stanley Cup as the Anaheim Ducks. Using slang unironically. I start copying teenagers' new slang as a way to make fun of it, then notice that it's slowly slipping into my everyday vocab the more it happens, lol. Edit. A word. Potato chips. Started because a cook was mad at a customer sending back scalloped potatoes, and now the most popular snack in the world. Several months ago, I was pulled over by a county sheriff, of course, for an expired sticker on my license plate. Didn't even know my registration was expired. He happened to catch a peek at my wallet, which had numerous of my friends' old expired school IDs. He claimed it was the beginning stage of identity theft and took my IDs from me. All of my friends personally gave them to me, inside joke, and I keep them in my wallet cause it's funny for memories. Anyways, he was just fishing for anything he could possibly have against me. Started asking about an old license plate from a car I don't even own anymore, never got rid of the plate, and just overall being a dick. He said if I wanted them back I would need a court order or to have all of my friends ask for them back since it was their property. I jokingly said to my GF, who was there with me the whole time, that I should be petty and make a legal case against him. But then I started thinking that I could just ask my friends to come to the station with me and demand the IDs back. Couple months later we head to the sheriff's office and ask for them back, Turns out he shredded them not thinking anything would come of it. We're now in the beginning stages of filing a destruction of property suit against the station, all because this guy was being an asshole during a regular traffic stop. Press F to pay respects has both evolved into ironic and unironic use. Bill Burr in Star Wars. NFTs joke, real thing joke. The birds don't exist, fake conspiracy theory that was made specifically to make fun of conspiracy theories. Apparently it was convincing enough that idiots genuinely believe it now.